Hi everyone, I'm going to be putting out some video here for the opening rounds of this East Coast tournament. There's only about 10 hours left for the weekend round here, so maybe there's a few people that haven't played the weekend round yet. But this is pretty much rough draft notes. My notes aren't the best. I didn't get a chance to go over my holes that I played in previous tournaments. I find it helps me a lot if I look at my previous tournaments and how I played these holes. These holes, if you want to do a search in my search engine here on my YouTube for the courses, one course being played here is Southern Pines. Just type in Southern Pines and you'll find some of these holes in here. Another course I believe is City Park. So if you type in City Park, you might find some of these holes in there too. I did have some tricks and tips on some of these holes from the past, and I forget how I played them. So that's why this is kind of a rough draft here. But at least it's a starting point. So let's get started, and I'll play the videos of these holes. Alright, this is hole number 1, shot 1. This is a par 4. I played this on the right hand side. You can also play it on the left hand side if you want to do a rough bump there between the traps. But I tried a rough bump on previous accounts and didn't have much success with it, but it's an easy birdie anyways. With this route here, red pretty much touching the rough, you can get away with the quarterback. What kind of replay is this? I don't know where that came from. Let's check that out again. Full top, full right. Red touch in the rough. Played at 10%, downhill. Power 1 ball, and you can see how much curl I give it, pretty much full curl. This way if you great ball it to the left or right, you're still fine. And there you see it sets yourself up nicely for a second shot. Let's get to the second shot here. Alright, here's the second shot. This here particular shot, I'm looking for where we're at here, max, min, wherever. And watch when I set the guide on the green. You'll see it, the guide kind of twitches. Watch. See, it just kind of twitches right there and it kind of sits in the spot. I believe that's a funnel. So look for that whenever you're setting your guide or moving your guide on the green. You'll see it twitch or you see it kind of move, flutter. That means it's sitting into a spot that you found a funnel. The problem with this particular shot here is I believe I played it at 0% elevation. Next time I play it, I'm going to be playing it at 10% elevation. That's why we missed to the left. So that'll give you an idea. Hole number 1, we'll catch on hole 2. Alright, welcome back. This is hole number 2. I'm not quite sure I would use my theory for this particular hole. I know this hole played in the past. I had some success with it, but they changed the greens somewhat on it. They changed the rolls. And I haven't had enough time to play this hole to figure out what to do. So basically what I did is just left the target, let it sit. Actually what I did was move it to the right. I tried it once before where I let it sit. I didn't have success with it, so I moved it out so that the red was touching the rough. I give it one top spin, full right spin. Adjusted at 10%, I believe max distance here. And you can see I give it a half a ball curl, but I great balled it to the left, so basically I have no idea what would have happened. But basically that's how you have to play this hole, is you have to line it up, square it up, and find out what the ball is doing. If it rolls too high, it's got a tendency to run in along the back and miss to the right of the hole. And then you'll have to, just give it less topspin or whatever, but you're just going to have to tweak that shot. That's hole 2. Alright, welcome back. This is hole number 3. I believe this is par 4. No, par 5. Challenging par 5 to get an eagle in though. So with this particular shot, played at plus 10%. I went with one top. I wouldn't go any more with that, otherwise it'll roll onto the sand trap there. Played at max distance, plus 10. Give it about 3 bars left. We're just trying to stay straight down the center of this fairway. That's why I chose a quarterback. It's got the high accuracy club. I figured why use the extra mile when you can use the quarterback. Always go with the accuracy in case you hit great balls like I do. Alright, welcome back. This is shot number 2. What we're trying to do here is just get this ball to land in anywhere in this narrow pathway here. What I chose to do with this is, what you want to do is give it a little bit of left spin here, because there's a slight roll from right to, or from left to right, kind of slopes downhill there that way on this fairway. So even if you give it 2 bars, 3 bars left spin, you're fine here. It's actually a good way to go. This year also played at plus 10%, I believe. Just allow yourself a ring or two, a couple of rings there on the left hand side. Don't want to start with the yellow right up against the rough in case your adjustments aren't good. And that'll set you up for a third shot here, which we're about to see. Now here's the third shot here. What we're trying to do here is go with a rough bump. Now I believe I played this shot here at minus 5% elevation. In pro I played this shot with minus 10% elevation, and I dropped it for a hole-in-one a couple times. So next time I play this, I might play it at minus 10% elevation as well for a rookie. See, it all depends on the winds too, eh? We had a crosswind or a side wind here in pro, so that's why I went with minus 10. As you can see, we're trying to get this ball guy to line up here. Actually, minus 5% might work too. You can see I actually wanted the ball guy to run up to the hole, through the hole. Couldn't quite get it. Maybe I should have took one less backspin off it. You can see we hit perfect. This was my first time ever playing it too, so this particular shot, you can see it died because we had too much backspin. But it'll give you an opportunity. It's a different way to play this hole. Good luck with it. Welcome back. Hole number 4, par 4. This particular shot, just played with the Power 1 ball here, Navigator. Cut down the wind a bit, because you don't need that much side spin here, so chose to go on the left hand side in this clearing here. This is played at plus 10%. What I'm trying to do is give it a little bit of side spin there, because it tends to, once it hits that fairway, it tends to want to kick down to the left. So you want to give it a little bit of side spin here. And this is a good hole to mark down the yardage, how far you went. This way you know on your second shot if it's mid or max distance, and you can play that same shot every time you play the hole. Alright, this is shot number 2. We played this at 0% elevation. What we're trying to do here is find a flat spot on the green. It's usually on this fairway at the back, or on the fringe part is the best. I went with 1 back and 1 right spin. I'm not quite sure how this how the outcome is here on this particular shot. Guess we'll find out. Maybe I great balled it. It's normally how I miss my shots here. No, I can't even remember if this was, I believe the shot was played at mid, but mid distance, anywhere around 332 yards, mid distance 329. And you can see we just missed to the left. So it's just a matter of moving the target just a wee bit more. You have to line it up probably better than I had it lined up. That's hole 4. Welcome back. This is hole number 5, par 3. This is not the best video to show you, but it'll give you some idea of what I was thinking of when I made this shot. Full back, just trying to go straight at this hole here. I went with +10 elevation. Now, if you look at the hop, you look at the first bounce is going to be naturally in the back or the front of this green. Second hop, if you see, there's a dark patch there. What I'm trying to do is have it hit that dark patch right in the center there, or to the right center of it, you can see. And I move it up because I believe it was the one in front that we were supposed to be at. So that's how I play this hole. Is just look at where that bounce is going to be and see how the ball reacts to it. If you're too short, move it one square in front. Or if you're too far to the left, move it to the right side of that black square. Always give yourself a pinpoint. The problem here is we great balled it. But I did get a hole-in-one on this hole playing this way. So that'll give you an idea of what I was thinking of when I played this hole. See you on the next one. Alright. This is hole number 6, par 5. Just trying to play with the cheap ball here. Marlin, because we're going to go with the power hook or power curl, however you want to word it. We went with 2 top or 1 top, full left. Again, you want to try to get a pinpoint here so you can see where the guide's going, just to the left of that tree. Full slice here, full overpower. It worked out nice. 349, that'll set us up for the next shot. The next shot, I can't remember how I played it. I guess we'll find out. I'm not even sure what my notes say here. Curl with a marlin, full top and left. This here particular second shot, I'd play this at +10% rough bump. I did get an LB this way. Guide to the hole, it says here. Yeah, I did get an LB this way, so it does work. +10% rough bump, LB. Guide to the hole, I got written down here in my notes. It looks like that's what we did here, so we did hit perfect. Oh, it looks like we just got robbed. I guess we could have came back. It looks like it came in a little bit hot. But really close. So that's hole 6. Welcome back. Hole number 7. This particular shot, I played on the right hand side. Give it 1 top. Or actually 3/4 top by the looks of it here. Now you're moving the guide. When you see me move the guide there, you can see it twitch just a bit. It looks like it's running right through the hole or right into the hole there. We played this at +10% as well. Now the thing about this hole is when it hits that fairway there, it gives an unpredictable bounce. Sometimes it picks up speed, sometimes it slows down. I guess it all depends on the wind. As you can see, it was just a little bit hot coming in there. So next time you might want to give it just a little bit less topspin. Good luck with that hole. Catch you on hole 8. Alright, this is hole number 8, par 4. This is one of the hardest par 4s on the course. So, actually it's fairly easy in rookie though. Especially in pro on that, it's very hard. With this particular, if you know what you're doing in rookie anyways, if you have an extra mouse 7 here, you can see there's a flat part there, eh? I find out if you adjust for the wind, sometimes you're going to get this fairway glitch. So what I would do here is not even adjust for the wind. Just let the ball carry. Set your target up there. We'll do a replay on this and I'll show you again. full F spin. I believe we went with what, 1 top spin? You can even go away with 0 top spin if you want here. Yeah, I went with 0 because I did with 1 before. And then I attempted to go with 0 top spin because I don't want to get a fairway glitch. There's a fairway glitch here. So you got to be real careful. So just set the target up there, let the wind carry it. Don't even adjust the wind. You don't have to, not necessarily move the target back. Go with the power 3 ball here, of course. And this will put you in a nice, beautiful spot every time. Like I said, if I were to give it 1 top spin there, it's got a tendency to roll. So that's shot 1. Alright, this is shot number 2. I believe we played this at 0%, but next time I might play it at 10%. I'm not. I think that's how I played it in Pro was 10% anyways. But no, I'd probably stick with 0. Okay, with this particular shot, if you look at the squares on the green here. See, I went just to the left of that first dark square there. I believe you want to be in that spot somewhere. And the reason I chose a Viper here is because my sniper only goes 166 yards. I want to make sure you use the club that has at least 170 here. My Viper puts out that. As you can see, we're going right at the hole. So if you want to give that a try on hole 8, good luck with it. Welcome back to the final hole. Hole number 9, par 5. What we do here, we chose a quarterback because it's got a lot of curl. Oh yeah, we just lined up the white target to the rough. We played this at plus 5% elevation. You can have that white target touching the rough even, it works fine. Looks like I had a little bit in here. You see how much curl we give it just to the outside ring. We hit great ball, that's fine. Hit perfect, hit great to the right, it's fine. That's why I played it like this. You can mark down the yardage if you want, but it's not really necessary because I believe we're going to play the second shot at max distance. Alright, this is the final shot. Shot number 2. Again, we chose the Viper here because we only have a sniper level 8. We want to make sure that we can do this shot the way we want to. I always like giving this 4 backspin, and you can see the bounce. Just before the fringe is basically where I like setting it up. I'm trying to line this up straight with the hole the best way possible. Especially with the Viper because it doesn't have a great ball guide. But like I said, I like to play this at 4 backspin and have that bounce just before the fringe. And play this at minus 5% elevation. Make sure you hit perfect, and there you go, you got yourself an albatross. So I hope these holes helped you out, and good luck with your weekend round. Bring home some golds, and thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.